Hello. Good morning, everybody. Could someone confirm they can hear and see? Thank you. Thanks, Alterman. Okay, so let's see. I'm using Restream, but the quality is not very good, so I installed a new software called OBS, but I'm still setting it up to be able to stream in high definition on both YouTube and Twitch. So I'm still learning these things. So it's not going to be perfect until I get the hang out of it. But let's look at BTC. So basically, we got break outside of the range, outside of this range that we were watching. Broke out, hit the reversal indicator resistance here, and it retested the breakout after that. That was a nasty drop from 28.6 all the way down to 27.400, which was pretty much the breakout. This level, 27.300, 27.400, and of course this horizontal here. I actually had another line, but I deleted it here around 27.3, which was the breakout. So that was a good breakout trade. We're consolidating now. However, once again, we have bearish divergence on 4 hour. You can see it here, the RSI, and this candle, which is kind of a confirmed top, as well as the reversal indicator top. So we have the 1, 2, 3 reversal tops here. However, price is fine. So price is king. We don't rush making decisions based on indicators only. So price right now is consolidating. And as long as we're above 27.7, 27.650, there is nothing to worry about. If we close below 27.650 on 4 hour, then we can talk about some downside and going back into the range. Higher time frames looks pretty good. I mean, daily, it's absolutely fine. I think here we might see some volatility going down, some consolidation. But strictly speaking, I think we're near a midterm top, maybe around 29.5, 30,000. Of course, we can always get a big blow off top over 30,000, something like 32, 33, who knows, right? Nobody knows. But it's something that I'm watching to see if we're going to get on a higher time frame like daily. Short-term time frames, hourly, here is a consolidation. We quickly pulled back, yeah. I was just looking that we were at 28.3 and we quickly pulled back here. Yeah, nasty candles like this. So even though we're bullish on higher time frames, lower time frames is a lot of fuckery going on, as you can see. So it's very hard to trade the lower time frames here. If you didn't long 27,000, 27.2, 27.3. Right now, it's not easy to trade it, either long or short. So it's pretty hard. If you long the 27.2 breakout, you're fine. You have a clear invalidation around 27,600, 27,650, something like that. So you can put your stops here. Basically, and this is from a higher time frame, but basically you can put them right here on hourly close. 27,560, 550, something like that. If you're long there. ETH. So ETH is funny. Many people expect a huge pump in ETH. They expect like $1,000, whatever, $5,000 long term. We had a little bit of a discussion in the chat, and some people think it's gonna make new all-time highs over 14,000. 1,400. So I did. I don't subscribe to this bullishness on ETH. I mean, $1,000 is very well possible, of course, but I still think BTC is a better long, and many people think ETH is a better long. I have like a little bit of a radical idea. I think BTC 100,000 and ETH 1,000 only. So the BTC pair, I think it's gonna suffer. And let's look at what happened here. Okay, so we had that initial. Oh, that's not my chart on it. ETH, BTC. Did I have Bitstamp? Yeah. So we had this initial reversal on ETH, BTC. It looked good. It tested that 26.5 area that I was talking about yesterday, bounced from there, and then failed. So that was a clear stop if you're long, very clear stop. So now we're below that and consolidating on lower time frames. That is the reason. That is the reason why ETH didn't make new highs. BTC made new highs. ETH didn't make new highs. So yeah, 740 is still 740, 750 area is still a resistance for ETH. So it needs to break above that to go to that 800 target. But right now, I don't see it. I think it's gonna consolidate in this area between 705 and 740 for now. We'll see. So yeah, ETH, BTC, we need to retake that 26.5 area to have some kind of upside again towards 28. Yeah, that's it for now. Let's see if there are some comments before I continue. No comments. Okay. I can talk about so obviously the review of the charts, some setups. Maybe we can review some of the outs. Let's do that. And then we can talk about some trade setups, maybe some nice trades. I can do later. I can start doing some live trades because I think people like that. So we can do that. So 1 inch. 1 inch bottomed. It was pretty nasty all the way to 76 cents or something, and then it broke that downtrend. So An entry around 90 cents, 80, 88, 90 cents was pretty good. So the 80-cent level, it's going to be now very important going forward. And then we have this daily open reversal support, whatever you want to call it, at 105, 106. That level is important. On the lower time frames, I think we have something like, oh Jesus, this, I hate this indicator, but I need it. Yeah, lower time frame, we also have this area here around 98 cents. So I can put it because people probably trade a lot lower time frames. So if you wanted to long, this was the area to long between 90, 98 cents. And now you have a clear invalidation below 88, 90. You can put stops there and let it run and see how it goes. You never know if it's gonna bounce on the higher time frames. I mean, targets. What will be good targets? Ah, Jesus. Sorry about this. Yes, so we have that 21 exponential moving average. As you can see clearly, it's a resistance. And there is not much data because this is new coin, so it's really hard to find anything. But yeah, this is clear level here at 125. So if we take out that level, then we can talk about 160 target, something like that. Okay. Theta consolidating, nothing really to talk about here. I mean, I don't see any clear trades. We have this triangle consolidation, whatever you want to call it. Something like this. So yeah, a breakout of this formation will give us a move down, south, down or up. But I don't like this kind of pattern. So it's more clear is this 155 area. Above that is bullish, and below the 137 and 131, it's bearish. So right now it's consolidating. GRT. So 1 hour, very short term, still around this consolidation area between 33, 34, 35, 33, 35, and 38 cents. So it's kind of struggling here. I don't see anything good. I mean, yeah, it needs to break above 43, 45 for an upside. Nothing interesting really. Altcoins are struggling, of course. There is nothing to look at. No good setups. XRP. XRP. It's around that 22 cents. nothing really to trade here. I mean, I wouldn't recommend entering XRP trades still. We need to wait and see what's going to happen with these lawsuits. Link still into that range. So it had a good reaction to resistance around $13 and then back into consolidation, this big consolidation area between 10.50 and 13. So nothing interesting there either. LTC, same thing. So altcoins, USD pairs are in consolidation. And that's what I see. So eventually they can break out if BTC consolidate, but I am not seeing that. It's very interesting. I'm not seeing good reactions on altcoins when BTC is consolidating. They're not pumping. People expecting alt seasons or whatever. It doesn't happen. It's not happening. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, let's see. What do you think of the other dexes? Which other dexes? Like Uni? Like, do you mean the coins or just in general the exchanges? Oh, Uni looks good here. Yeah, Uniswap looks not bad. I didn't look at this one. It actually looks really good. I like this formation for a breakout. Yeah, let's see. Let's look at daily. Daily. Looks very good. Of course, it's this. So it broke above this one, this level, and then we have 420. So this area here, where it first bottomed, it bounced, consolidated here for 3 days, and then it broke down. So above that area, it's a very clear along, above 420, 450 previous high. So 450 previous high, 420, 450 are targets, but above 450 is where it should really start going up. Yeah, Uni looks good here. I didn't see the USD pair, of course, but that is good. Going on the 1-inch momentum. Sushi, Uni Sushi, right? I don't think 1-inch has a momentum really. I mean, it bottomed from that dump from $3 to 80 cents, but it doesn't really have a momentum. I mean, it just bounced. I don't think it has a momentum like hugely bullish yet. So yeah, sushi is in a big consolidation also. Sushi is in this big consolidation. It has this previous 290 level and 270. It's really a big range. Yeah, it's really this big range, 235 to 272. So it needs to get out of this range. If it loses this area on 4 hour, this is the 200 EMAs on 4 hour as well as this horizontal, then it's going to be bearish. If it goes above 290, then it's good. So it's a consolidation similar to the other coins. Okay, let's see what else. should we, which chart did I use for S&P? I forgot. I need to, was it this one? Probably not. All right, so S&P, let me see if I use this chart. Okay, so this is the 1 hour. So yesterday, that level that I mentioned was a good short. The 3,745 area. That was the short to do with some tight stops. So it went down to support here on the hourly 37.17. So that's a clear area I'm gonna note on the hourly chart. Maybe I should really do the 4-hour chart, but let's see. I'm gonna note it here and maybe adjust it. So let's see the 4-hour chart. So yeah, same area. Absolutely, a little bit maybe like that. Basically 3,700, give or take a few points. If you're trading a higher time frame, it's around 37 to 37.20. So that's the support. So if that support breaks, we're gonna get more downside. If we break above, obviously the highs here, then we're gonna go towards the 3,800 target. That said, we have this tops here. We have these tops on the daily reversal indicator. So just by itself, it doesn't mean much. However, look at volatility. So volatility is going down big time. People trading the stock market don't have much luck. BTC is killing them in terms of return. I mean, the stock market has been stuck for what is this? A month, right? 1 month in this range, nothing's happening. But as I said yesterday, I think we're forming a midterm top, and we're gonna crash. That's my opinion. But don't, like, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not recommending trading anything. It's just what I see. Of course, you should always keep your mind open for some kind of a blow-off top over 3,800, 4,000, whatever, right? But let's see, depending on what happens with the political situation. So that's S&P. I think, I don't know if people care about gold and silver, but silver looks pretty good. Where is my... Yeah, silver. Silver is consolidating big time here on a higher time frames on daily. So the previous high around 29.50, $30. It's the clear resistance. It's really this range between 28, 50, 30. That's the resistance level. If we break that, I expect a huge run on silver above $30, 35, 40, 50, who knows? Yeah, previous highs on weekly are, or monthly, I should say, are around $48 previous highs. So I can see targets around first target 35, then 40, 41, and then the previous highs of 50. I like silver a lot more than gold. Obviously, support levels 25, and then 23 level area. On daily, it's really a little bit of ranges here, but I'm not gonna, it's just ballpark, 23, 25, 24, 60, 20, something like that. So yeah, below that, it's bad, but I don't expect below 23 anytime soon. And then if we look at gold, gold is still consolidating in that like 70, 80, 1780, 1830. This is the support area, and now it's consolidating above that support, right? It broke down this. I should say, oh, it didn't. So yeah, this horizontal, this trend line, I should say. So yeah, this formation here, it's interesting. It could go either way. It could come back, test support, break it down. And I expect that to happen if the markets crash. I expect it to go below 1800. If they don't, gold should break out, retest previous highs of 2080. So that's it. Let's see if there are questions, and then I can okay, let's see. Okay, momentum might be an overstatement. Yeah, a little bit. XRP to 3, absolutely. XRP to 3, and then new highs $5, and then after that $589 long-term target. I don't understand people, really. I don't. Let's see Kingfisher here. I have the 5-minute chart. So the 28,000 longs. First area that they're gonna struggle is 27.5, and if we look at the charts, sorry, so 27.5, it's this support that I was talking about. So that supported 27.5, 27.6 coincides with longs that long the 28,000 level. The 50x, the gen traders are going to start get liquidated below 27.5. So that's an interesting area. And of course, 27,400 was like the breakout daily open area. So that is support for me. 27.4, 27.5 is support. If we break that to the downside, we're gonna get some good movements. Before that, if that doesn't happen, you can buy dips, basically. Buy the dips. That is the play. That has been the play. Buy the dips, basically. Bullish, right? But it needs above 28,600 for continuation. Open interest. Bybit futures, it's like negative, but what is this time frame? I don't know. Everybody else is Binance future is huge. Open interest compared to others. Oh no, that's in thousands. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. That's in thousands. So it's nothing really interesting here. I'm not sure what time frame is this. I have to check. But then funding rates are still high. 0.11 on Huobi, Binance 0.07, OKX 0.12, Bybit 0.13, BitMEX 0.10, right? So funding rates are still high, not crazy, but if they stay high for sometimes a week and then start creeping up, I think that will have a big effect on midterm top. So I'm watching that. For now, they're tolerable. People that are long swap, which are some big players that cannot play futures, really, they have to buy swap. So they are okay for now because they have big profits, so they can afford the funding. But at some point, these rates will start hurting them, and people are going to start hedging their futures with swap to generate some funding as well. So we'll see some effect on the price. So far, it's okay. Okay, no other questions. Where are my... Yeah, S&P is interesting. I think it's in a wait-and-see mode. Of course, it's the holidays, so wait and see. Yeah, BTC here, not very interesting. It needs to... Let's add this short-term. On 4 hours, what? 28,500. What is my line? 28,430. Okay, a little bit lower. Yeah, so short term. This is the range to watch. Inside this range, there are no trades. BTC move. Kind of volatile. So the open yesterday was here at 900. Usually it was opening 750, 800. Now it's 900. That's quite high with a lot of premium. But the problem is these spikes, right? So you have these spikes towards the 1200. If you catch that, it's really good. But you never know if it's gonna keep going. So you need to decide what's your risk management, $200 stop, and how much you're going to make after that. You need 1 to 3, 1 to 4 risk reward to make your trades worthwhile. So if you have above 200 stops, it gets tricky to get after that 600, 900 return on your short. Of course, from 200 to 600, you do get that, but it's still just 1 to 2 risk reward if your stop is 300. So I think 100 to 200 stop is good. And of course, you look at BTC resistance areas, and when you see resistance, that's where you execute your short. So somewhere around 1,000 was a good entry, a really good entry. And then manage it above 1,200. Yeah, that's what I see. And it's still, by the way, 700 here. It has the predicted expiration is 500, so it still has 200 premium, but we have 8 hours until close. So what's interesting is if BTC breaks out to the upside, you have to close, right? You have to close your move short. If BTC breaks to the downside, you are good holding it. So maybe a good trade is around 770 entry with 848, 850, 870, somewhere there stop. So like $100 stop. And then if BTC reverses and starts going down, you're good basically, because the strike price is 27,600. That really good support area. So if we go back to test it, your trade here will be good and you close there. So that's move. Let's see. I haven't been trading much at all the last couple of days. I have my delta neutral. As you can see, my delta total is minus 0.06 Bitcoin. So I'm basically hedged, you can say. I'm waiting for my January 1st option to expire, and then I'm gonna be mega long after that. So I have to manage my long after that. I will be big time long. So I have to decide, do I sell options higher around 30,000, 32,000, 35,000, whatever we are at, to capture premium, or do I hedge with swap to capture funding rates, or do I close altogether, close everything? Since we're in a bull trend, I don't want to close, of course, but I have to make decisions. So I'm still holding that area. I missed to go all the way to 150. I could have gone all the way to 150, but because of that two contracts options where when I sold them 22,500 area, I should have closed them. But anyway, nothing is perfect. All right, let's see if there are questions. When 30K? Soon. It's we break 28,500, 28,600 on 4 hour closing, and then you get it. Yeah. So watch the 4 hour close. Let's put it here. So what is it now? This 4 hour has 3 more hours to go. So what can happen in the bullish scenario? What I can see is this. If we close above even 28,400 on 4 hour, is this 28,400? Yeah. So even if we close above 28,400, not even on the highs on 4 hour, in the next 3 hours, I say we're gonna see 29,530, between 29,500 and 30. That will be the next leg up. And then we have this momentum reversals. So 1, 2, and then we're gonna get a third one in 3 candles. So this candle and 2 more candles, we're gonna get another one. And this is the resistance reversal around 29.78. So if you're long and you're looking to take profits between 29.5 and 30, it's a really good place to take profits. Of course, it could keep going, but it's up to you, right? Yeah, whatever you manage your trades. I don't know what your time frames are, what your targets are. So Cartman, yes, that's the deal. Do people care about CME? Some people care a lot about CME. Of course, we have this gap. People always expect these gaps to get filled immediately. Doesn't happen, of course. So we had this bearish divergence that didn't play out. It didn't play out at all. Well, we got a little bit of downside to 23, and then the huge gap up. So now we're in a gap up run mode, and then tomorrow it's gonna be a reversal top on daily for CME. I expect this gap to get filled sooner or later. I think it's gonna get filled, and not because I care about gaps or anything like that. I'm not a gap boy, but as I said, I expect that midterm top on BTC between 30 and 35, whatever it is, and then a reversal, and then a retest of that 24 breakout area, or retest all the way of the 20,000 breakout. And people usually don't see this kind of things, but somebody had a really good Twitter post. Let me show you the calculation. It's really interesting. Oh, Jesus, what do you do? So the calculation goes like this: a 35% correction in a bull market from 35,000. It's gonna be 22,750. So that's a really good support area. 22,750. Let's say 23,000. So 35% correction from 35,000 is 23,000. So keep that in mind. People think because BTC is very bullish, that cannot happen. Of course, it can happen. It happens all the time. And then from 30,000, let's say 30,000 is the top. 35% correction, it's gonna give us 19,500. That's exactly the breakout level. You can see here, the daily breakout level was 19,800, something like that, 750. So keep that on the back of your mind when you're trading long-term swings. That's how people make a lot of money, is long-term swings. So if you were long from my 11K area or 12K area breakout and you kept your long, that's really good place to close around 30,000. If you were long from the 20K breakout, same thing, right? And now you should think about a swing short for midterm somewhere, if you can catch it, of course. It's not, don't short the bull trend, obviously. Wait for the reversal. After we have the reversal, there will be some retests. You go to the short-term time frames, look at that, and short the retest. Of course, that's just a theory. We have to wait and see. Market will show us, but it's something to keep in mind. ADA, of course, ADA. We're gonna check ADA. I think I have it in this chart. ADA yesterday, I remember it was good, but see what happens. That's what happens, guys. Altcoins are not in a bull market per se, not alt season in quotes. So yeah, it looked good, right? It looked good, but that resistance level, it didn't close above that. So this is the 4-hour chart. So we never got a close above that resistance level. That's why you have to keep in mind this 4-hour closes. So you need to look at the midterm candles closes. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles on 4 hours. It didn't do it. And those dodges were, of course, warning signs. And then boom, you go into the middle of the range. See, that's the middle of the range, right? Easy. Well, not easy, but I mean, easy after the fact to analyze. So if you're long the BTC pair, it's really difficult to, like if you're long from this level, then it's easy to manage. You don't have to go into a loss. Never let your winners go into a loss. That's one of my rules. So it's easy to manage if you long this area. However, if you long somewhere in the mid-range here, it's very hard to manage. I don't know what to do right now. It's up to you. Yeah, that's the BTC pair. If you long the USD pair, that's a different story. Yeah, USD pair is fine. You can manage it here. 4 hour close below 17 cents. Get out, pretty much. Maybe a little bit lower, maybe 16.50, 17. If you want to be conservative, 16.50 and then get out. But until then, it's fine. All right. Very short-term BTC. Nothing. Oh, you're only on the BTC pair. Okay, that's fine. Okay, do I have anything else? Let me know what do you guys want to see. If you want to see anything specific, I can make videos, but they're more like offline videos. Then I can publish them, not live stream, around the trading strategy. How do you manage your trades? How do you enter setups? How do you manage hedging options? I can make a specific one for options. I think people were interested, but it's not worth for a live stream. I think it's more of education videos. So I'm gonna think about that, but need to figure out my streaming here. I want to do the high definition, buy a better microphone or something. We'll see. Twitter quickly. So Max Kaiser, some people love him, some people hate him, but 28K target was a long time target that he was shilling for a long time, a few years. Finally hit it, confirmed. Next short-term target's 35, he's saying. And as I told you, I also had that target, so. But it's not that easy. I mean, 35,000 is not easy. It's not like, oh, every day we go $1,000, people post. That's bullshit. Yes, some days, a few days we can go $1,000, 23, 24, 25, 26, whatever, but that's just a meme. No move. Tyron didn't trade the move. That's okay. Tried quick from 1,000, but couldn't stay awake. Yeah, okay. Anything interesting here? Let's see quickly. Wi-Fi with double E. That's really. I don't care about those. So what is this chart? Russell 2000. So Russell 2000, the small cap stocks dumped a little bit more than mid cap and large caps. This chart is implying bottom here based on this indicator. I don't know. I don't follow Russell 2000, but I know a guy in the private Discord, my private Discord, he's trading it. So I can ask him if people are interested. Nothing really interesting here. Sushi, here we go. Not really. Consolidating. GDX, gold. It's hard for me to find more asymmetrical trade than GDX Junior. Oh, that's the junior gold miners. This is the type of trade that can make a year. I like gold miners, but not now. You buy the gold miners when the market crashes. So when the market crashes, gold will be, money will flow into gold, but after the crash, not before the crash. People buy it before the crash as a hedge, but gold and gold stocks fall with the crash, with the stock market, they also fall. And then you buy them for, after that, it's a good trade. That's my opinion. Let's see if there are other comments, if people, let's see. It says restream in the top right corner. I don't know what that means. Is that bad? I mean, yes, I'm using Restream to stream on both YouTube and Twitch. So that's all, guys. If you are not posting anything you want specifically, I'm done pretty much. Enjoy your holidays here if you are New Year and everything. And it will be interesting after the New Year. I think we're gonna get some nice movements, and of course, be careful. Be careful. There will be some volatility for sure. All right. No problem, Cartman. Catch you later.